I've been talking for quite a long time, and you guys have not heard me. Oh boy. Wow. That was terrible. Sorry, guys. Hello, everybody. Yeah, welcome to a fabulous Friday, a post-flight Friday. I boomered the heck out of the weekend already. It's wonderful. I was telling you all that tomorrow there's a member stream starting at 10 a.m. going to 1 p.m. Or excuse me, starting at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Eastern Time, that'd be 1 p.m. Going for about an hour and a half. So it's great to see everybody here. Thank you for letting me know I was very mute there for a while. But I'm glad you guys are here, and we are moving very aggressively forward with my sponsor, which is a company I'm involved in, Beach Punk. So you'll get some updated commercials. We soft launched the website, and here in the near future, we will launch it in a way that you can get started collecting all kinds of unique gear, professionally designed, wonderful artists, and very excited about it. So I should be rocking some new threads here coming up this week with the new designs. Hopefully, you guys will like them, and then you can acquire them for yourselves. We are going to figure out a way to bring back the leather patch hats, so they won't be meetup exclusive, and then we will actually still have some meetup exclusive apparel and collectible items, all kinds of stuff. The mugs look okay. The shirts, if you order the right colors, look fantastic. So I'm pretty stoked. And no guests today. We've abandoned the format for just today. And just gonna hang out, kind of like what we're gonna do on the member stream, which will be tomorrow, as I said. So we do have a lot to talk about. Disney is a hot mess, and so are many others. I covered a whole lot of dismal Disney stories this week. Can't believe I boomered the intro, but it's fine. Yeah, Weatherman's like, I'm Dev. You guys are so funny. I appreciate that. Oh, hey, I'm an idiot. Look, you can go up to your partner, you can go up to your boss, and when you go to apologize, just own it. Just say, you know what? I'm sorry. You screwed up. You picked an idiot. I'm going to make mistakes all the time. Then you usually get out of trouble. Of course, then you can turn it back on your partner and just say, I'm sorry. You picked a screw up. Your picker's broken. So, but I'm just a boomer. Oh, so much fun. It's great to see you all. I've got Dadman walking here. I saw Brightest Day in the chat. Keely Chow's here. Roll Tide, brother. That's right. The post flight is brought to you by Sherry's Slammin' Clams. You'll actually be able to buy merchandise with that. All of the stuff we've done is bits, and the specials are coming, guys. We are coming up on the season of specials. So all of the merchandise will start to come out from our specials. So it'll be a lot of fun. I'm very excited about that, and of course, with Sherry's kind permission, we'll do that. I don't want her to feel put out by that. Yeah, but I hope that you guys do start to pick up the merchandise. It'll really help. It'll isolate us from the coming adpocalypse that's about to happen during political season, and that would be great. Thank you for the love, and how Spanky. Hey, what's going on, Poe baby? John Sapolo's out there. Polomies, I said hi to. Penny, thank you, dear. Great to see you. You got Jeremiah M in the house. Admitting mistakes in this economy, hey, it's fine. I screw up. But I will sell you merchandise. How's that sound? What else is going on? Lester San Jose is in the chat. And I think I said hi to James. Great googly moogly. That's right. Well, let's get off to what was a rocky start into a better way of talking about things. In a story that just won't go away, and it's mostly because everything was tied to a lot of cover up and misdirection and lies and those kinds of things, is that, well, a tragedy occurred and nobody wants to take responsibility. And you have to have the courage to admit your mistakes. So if you do anything but that, there comes a problem. Now, a mistake, admitting to an error for an accident or something like that, is not necessarily admitting culpability, but at least it would have created a situation that there would have been some kind of transparency that wouldn't have led to, anybody having any suspicion that you were covering things up out of bad will. And this Rust thing has gone on for way too long. The Rust producers obstructed criminal probe into the death of the cinematographer. Helena's Hutchinson's already got a civil suit going. This was a terrible, terrible tragedy, an accident, and it's not within me to sensationalize it any more than that, other than to say that we're now 2 years into a situation that should have already been resolved. Prosecutors allege that the producers are still standing in the way of them getting all the facts. That's insane. So, and again, this is stated by Special Prosecutor Carrie Morrissey, that this entire tragedy occurred because Rust Productions cut corners every chance they could, and they hired inexperienced and ill-equipped crew members. Of course, that's a shot directly at Hannah Gutierrez Reed, whose father is actually an armorer of some repute. Probably got this job because of that. A lot of people claim nepotism and things like that. But regardless, this is a situation that should have been resolved. And it's something I don't want to cover. I've said this multiple times that I did not want to cover this story anymore, but it won't go away. A woman lost her life. The director actually took shrapnel, and if not, a significant portion of a bullet in his shoulder. It's just a bummer. Hey, Cajun Corey's here. Yes, share my clams, Culture Casino. I will. And thank you, Sherry. It's great to see you, dear. Psychotic Mongoose is here. Good to see you. It's good to see everybody. Got Darren Hughes out there wrenching away, making things go. Low Specs here, making fun of me. You got a Zappa record? That's awesome. I bet you those are hard to come by now. Vinyl, if you go to looking for classic vinyl, I'm having a harder and harder time finding stuff I'm looking for. I have to reach out to some hardcore collectors. I was actually talking with somebody today about hi-fi systems and stuff like that. Kind of fun. Deleted Scenes, good to see you. And David Glenn says it was premeditated carelessness. Perhaps. I mean, the carelessness, yes. But again, if you're not obfuscating, right? If you're not trying to cover things up, if you're trying to dodge culpability, you're not doing a service to the investigation or the person that was injured and the person that was killed. It's just odd. Very, very odd. Does this dress make my ass look big for 5 Culture Casino bucks? Thank you, my friend. Says, it's a dark day for music. Roger Waters' Dark Side of the Moon redo was released today. Also, whenever you have seen Sonny Houston and the High Evolutionary together, I have never seen that. How strange. By the way, Dark Side of the Moon's a great album. Probably one of the best, if not the most perfect album ever made. I've never seen Sonny and the High Evolutionary together. I wonder why that is. Thank you for the $5 super chat, my friend. I appreciate it. Dalton, holy cow, what is up? It's great to see you, my friend. Oh my goodness. I hope you're doing well, Dalton. I hope you're doing beyond well. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. Oh my God. Tell me you're not doing 2 Fridays shows now. Just one. We do I have the 6-minute daily every Friday, but we always have had this. And Valiant, you're going to be invited as a guest on the show because this has been repurposed to a post FNT show. where I will interview one of you famous people. Like I can't pass up the opportunity to interview one of the most famous Fox News contributors. Now, I imagine after you break even more news about the financial dismal condition that Disney finds itself in, it's going to be extraordinary. So, but it's great to see you back. Hope you're doing good, buddy. You've been killing it, dude. Killing it. You're being held down by the man, though. I know that for sure. Number nine. It's a Beatles reference. That's a great album, too. Backward Mask. Fun, right? Adam, what's up, man? Let's see. Carlos Alfredo Lopez. It's sort of irresponsible for them to keep it like no one is responsible. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very strange. E-Clay says, my niece is working on the set of Alex's new movie as a paramedic consultant. I told her to stay away from him. Well done, E-Clay. Oh, I hope she's having a good time there. I think that's awesome. It's kind of an interesting gig, right? I mean, the amount of people that are on a set is always impressive. Most people don't realize just how many people work behind the scenes because there's so few people in front of the lens. It's crazy. Jing Wang says, I'm actually near a record store now. Anything on your wish list? Wow, it's too big to mention. Plus, I wouldn't put that upon you. But I tell you what, I will reach out privately. I need to talk to you about some art, too. Jeremiah M. makes an observation. Not taking responsibility seems to be a trend in our culture now. Yep, not a good thing. Indeed. It's the lovely Peter Venkman fan site. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Got some wonderful friends here today. But anyway, moving back to that story. You swapped this with the Friday pre-flight show. Yes, this is the post-flight. Yeah. Although that would be fun, right? To do a pre-flight and a post-flight. I don't know. This is just a different format. Again, normally the episode 9, we're just taking a break from the format, but the format's kind of fun. I can't wait to have you on, Valiant. I know you're free all the time, especially on Fridays, Friday afternoons. Yeah. Friday evenings. Yeah. Oh gosh, no, I couldn't do pre and post flight. It'd be fun, but I'm already stretched pretty thin to be fair. Joey says, from interviews in the green room to the post red room. There you go. Indeed. Who else is hanging out? Stand by Alec, just not in front of him. Ooh, that's rough. Free, cheap date. No, not really. All right, so we'll move on from that. There's just a few stories I wanted to lean into. Here's the worst thing about all of everything. Hollywood is now what I would call a cesspool. Yes, that's being judgmental. I'm a terrible person. I am. That's fine. But I think it's pretty easy to call balls and strikes when things are so egregious. Hollywood has a police blotter every day. Every day, there's something legal going on in Hollywood with people that you would be familiar with networks you would be familiar with. We've got another case of bad behavior happening on the set of a show. You guys heard of this show called Love is Blind? Love is Blind. Well, apparently, and I'm going to let you read the headline, but apparently the producers are being sued over bad behavior of a contestant. It was likely captured on film. So this is it. This is Love is Blind. So Love is Blind contestant Tran Dang has hit production companies, Kinetic Content, and Delirium TV with a bad behavior assault, false imprisonment, and negligence lawsuit. The one that kicks that over the edge is the false imprisonment, to be fair. But the claims that the companies and the show's creator are pushing back against the claims, obviously, claiming she was aggressively recruited to appear on the hit Netflix reality series, intentionally sequestered for 2 weeks in the show's pods by producers. Dang's complaint alleges she was attacked by her then on-screen fiance Thomas Smith on May 3rd of 2022 while in Mexico shooting Love is Blind's 5th season. The filing from a Houston law firm, which is listed here, details that due to Delirium TV and Kinetic Context 24-hour surveillance of plaintiff and defendant Smith, most, if not all, of these traumatic acts were filmed by the production crew and within their knowledge. Hey, everybody. If there's evidence on, well, it's not film. If there's evidence on video in order to get out from underneath this, say, here it is, you know, I'm not sure how criminal charges work out. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm going to say this is really bad. So the producers made attempts to mask plaintiff's bad behavior by characterizing it. Now, you stupid thing. By characterizing it, what is happening? As lack of attraction on part of the plaintiff. Wow. We can read the filing. If you want, you can go to this Deadline story. But, I mean, it doesn't sound good. So the lawsuit filed in Harris County District damningly adds that Dang was baffled that no one else had intervened to stop the harassment and that she was at fault for what happened with Thomas Smith by not communicating effectively or somehow not taking the relationship seriously. Wow. This was bound to happen, though, with a show like that. The reality show put singles looking for love together and engaged, all before actually meeting in person. Well, there you go. The companies made a joint statement saying, we support and stand with victims of bad behavior, but Mrs. Dang's claims against the producers are meritless. Saying, we document the independent choices of adults who volunteer to participate in a social experience. Their journey is not scripted, nor is it filmed around the clock. I doubt that's true. We have no knowledge or control over what occurs in private living spaces when not filming, and participants may choose to end their journey at any time. Well, I wonder where that false imprisonment thing came from. Wow. So apparently the attorney for the plaintiff said the producers are throwing money at a problem by spending an inordinate amount of money on losing legal positions that do nothing but delay parties from having their day in court. They lost on 3 distinct legal issues before the trial court and then filed 3 separate appeals to multiply the proceedings we have to wade through before finally trying this case. We are confident that Mrs. Dang's position will be vindicated. My goodness. Insanity. Insanity. Weatherman's shock. Yeah. Is Bobby Lee on the I have no idea. Hey, what's up, Dwayne? Archie Mitchell says love is blind, but sex is ratings. Well, apparently so. Isn't this insanity? It's insanity. Yeah. Wow. Hey, what's up, James? James Woolard. What's up? Oh, did you shoot me a super, my friend? Oh, you did. You did. I'll have to catch it in a minute. Never could I compare to Culture's legendary hair. Ah, brightest day. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Space Dave 2000 for a Canadian $2 says, emailed you. Here's for a decaf coffee. Thank you. Oh, I will check out my email a bit later. Thank you, my friend. What do I have? I have to go into the studio because somebody sent me a super, and no supers should go unturned. I was definitely flustered at the beginning of the stream. Bad culture. Bad culture. Punish the culture. Supers. Here we go. Oh, and for those of you sending me super thanks, that's incredible. I think I got let's see. Let's see. No, I got does this as make my dress look big? I got that one. And I got a Space Dave one. On the 4th. I don't see any on the 5th, so I didn't miss anything there. I don't know. Did you send a super sticker? I don't see that either. It did not come through on this side. So I don't know. I don't know. Vulcan Lives, I'm very sorry. But thank you for the 5. It just didn't show up. Don't know where it is. DS Ford is in the house. What is up, my friend? Christopher Dominguez is here. We've got Osmora 199 in the house. Good to see you. RG Godzilla 81. You're fine. You're not late at all. There's a lot of shows going on right now. Robbie's here. What's up, Robbie? Michael Gonzalez is here. False imprisonment equals she claims she forgot her bondage safe word. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, so not a big deal, just more laughing at me? Yeah, thanks. Oh, I'm terrible. Zachariah 315. What is up, my friend? Dalton says, to be fair, Hollywood has always been a hedonistic shit show. Yes. The difference is they used to be worth putting up with. Well, yeah, maybe. I don't know. There's certain levels of behavior I'm not a fan of. That kind of behavior that is expressly forbidden to me. And I think it should be dealt with rather harshly. I think we still give too light a touch on certain things. But hey, it's not my world. If I were king, things would be different. So, John Sapola is asking Valiant Renegade about a differently equipped Cinderella that has been rumored out there. I have no idea if that's true. If it is, I think I think the quiet down the noise statement was a bit premature. Their stock may fall below $20 a share at that point. I think they're even worse off. Those Rasmussen numbers that Valiant Renegade was reporting on, I'm actually going to do a video on that either Monday or Tuesday. And while I agree with what Valiant was and all of his positions, I have some takes that I just want to speak into the world. So. Oh, Renee's Ramblings got a gift from Rasmora. Awesome. That's fantastic. Man, I love that you guys like communicate back and forth all the time. It's so great. Did I read your member chat from Thursday? I didn't see it. I will find it and I will I will do it. Are you going to make it to the member stream tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern? I hope so. Southern Bell, what's going on? We got Space Dave once again for $2 Canadian saying, emailed you. Here's a coffee. Oh, I already read that one. Culture is live. This is great. Yes, I am, Chris. One of the amazing mods on the planet. I think Chris doesn't sleep either. I think Chris doesn't sleep either. Because Chris is up early in the morning with Loki, and then Chris is here regularly. So yeah. Hey, Darcipio's around. What's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you around. Scipio, my channel's under attack. Can you do something about that? I would like to start growing again. We're almost at 10.8. We'll get there. Get there. I'm gonna make better videos next week. Gonna get really serious on the videos. I'll entertain, I swear. It'll be mad. It'll be crazy. It'll be wonderful. Oh, gifted memberships in the chat. Seriously, huh? What I don't understand is why I'm not seeing him on my side of the thing. I normally see that. Let's see. Fan funding. Ba-ba-da-ba. Darren Hughes sends me a $5 super chat to tell me that, hey, Culture Casino, it was Vulcan Lives and Osmora each gifted 5 new Culture Casino memberships. My goodness. Thank you so very much, and thank you for the super chat, Darren. I'm gonna have to send you something. You shouldn't have to super chat me that I got members gifted. Thank you, Osmora, and thank you, Vulcan Lives Matter. You guys are amazing. Vulcan lives, I know, but I like saying that. I hope that doesn't offend you. I just enjoy it. I think I cleared it with you before. I always want to respect you guys. You do so much for me. So thank you very much, all of you. You are incredible. 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 Bright says that I got my first super thanks a few weeks back. That's awesome, man. You've been going for so long on your channel. You deserve all the love in the world, dude. Thank you guys. I am so boomering it up today. I hope you will forgive me. I really do. Sent almost 9 a.m. this morning. Yeah, I'll get to it, Space Dave. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. It's been a day. It's been a day. I've been trying to keep up with the other productions I'm involved in and stuff like that, and trying to work. Work took precedent today. I didn't get a chance to hang out with Midnight's Edge in the morning. I didn't get a chance to record any videos. It's just bad. Dalton says, punish the culture? Nah, you'd enjoy it too much. Don't tell people that. Guy. Hey, your Muslim uncle's here. He says, hail, 2 things. 1, set a reminder never for it to show. Oh no. 2, did you hear the idea by my sheikh I forwarded on Monday's comic show? What do you think? I did see the idea. I think much like everything, if you want to bring a differently equipped person into sports, because I'm going to just use a different analogy, or a different idea of somebody's equipment into a sports situation, would work the same with entertainment. You can do that. When the situation where you have to rate things a different way and reveal certain aspects of things that you're promoting in film and television, I'm with you there too. I think people should just be aware of what they're walking into. I think parents especially should be aware of what their children are watching. And I think it should be delineated if you're going to push it, to be fair. But it's a good idea. But it's the same thing with sports. I mean, just create, in the sports situation analogy, I would say create an entirely separate category for people who have different perspective on what they represent. I think it's the same thing. Yeah. You don't use a hammer on a screw. Well, that's a good way of putting it there. Rob, oh my goodness, Riff Magus, what's up, Riff? Are you just renewing? How long, Riff? You've been here forever, man. It says new member. Did you re-up? Oh, thanks, Riff. Thanks, buddy. It's been a minute. We also have Space Dave 2000 gifting 5 Culture Casino memberships. Thank you, Space Dave. Space Dave is awesome. Overly generous, but just brilliant. Just brilliant. I see Dark Shadow Logan is here. What's up? Voices from the dark. I'm here too. Coming here from Pro. Well, hey, cool. Pro's awesome, by the way. Love Pro. Love hanging out with Pro. Was hanging out with Pro. Was it today? Yeah, it was this morning. Let's see. Yeah, I was recording with Pro at 6 a.m. I think. I don't sleep anymore. The day before, Thursday, I was up at 3:15 a.m. So getting up at 4 is not a big deal. Tina Guzman, what's going on? Hey, Archie Mitchell. They used to keep it behind the camera. This is true. Or on the couch in the casting rooms and other places. Not great. Hey, Jeff's here. Cool. Toy fanboy. CC for king. Oh, I'd love to be the king. It's good to be the king. Oh, piss boy. Oh, guys are great. And this is why I'm doing a Twitter live show, LOL, so I can say that word. Yes. Yes. It saves you from some trouble, though. You guys are so great. Darren Hughes for another. Oh, wait, no, this is previously. I'm that far behind. Michelle's here, says, made it home. I thought my system was not working at the beginning when you were muted. No, it's this guy. It's this boomer dude. Me. You know what? I don't like this. I'm really low positioned in the camera. Let's see if I can. Let's go lower. Let's be one of the talk show hosts that don't know how to set their gear up. Does anybody care that the late night people are back? It doesn't look like it. The ratings don't look stellar. Not surprised. War Monkey's here. I'm the 69th viewer. You're welcome. Well, thank you. 69, dude. Did you guys watch Monday's the H-Cast? That was episode 69 of the H-Cast. We made it glorious. Get a chance to watch that, follow up on it. Nate's been doing a great job of cutting those into clips too. So those are on the live. That's going to be over on the live channel, and the clips will be there too. So check that out. It's fantastic. Apollomies. She's so lovely. I hope you're doing well, and I hope that little pupper's doing great. And thank you for taking care of all of us. We love you. Shrek PMC. Hey, what's going on? Okay, so we talked about the two criminal things that I wanted to talk about. Now I'm going to talk about a story that this always puts me in a weird position because I look at the VIP sections of a lot of trades and stuff like that. And sometimes when I share an article, I feel a little sketchy. Usually I'm just giving you my opinion on things, and I'm not actually sharing the article per se. And I do the same thing with that Park Place when I do a story over there. And you should be watching those news clips in the morning. They're fantastic. But when I do a story over there, I just reference it. I'm trying not to read anything. Like I might pull a quote out or something to highlight. But for the most part, when I'm doing that, I am reacting to it. It's inspired by content because, I mean, you probably should read the writer's work if you want to know what the writer said. I'm just telling you what I think about it. Southern Belle is here. Southern Belle. Have you been getting the macaroni art I've been sending? I just got my glue privilege, and I'm really proud. Wow, I would love that if somebody sent me something like that. I tell you what, when the new PO box is going, and I've been saying this for months, but when the new PO box is going, I will have I'll have a place for you to send stuff. Oh, you're going to see the creator tomorrow. That's awesome, Penny. Let me know what you think. I'm focusing on Twitter for now. Got to try something different. Well, you were... It's not like you're floundering on YouTube, bro. Didn't you get to like 60 billion people watching you now or something? Aren't you up there with like Mr. Beast or something now? I can't believe you're even talking to me. Holy cow. Well, if it won't have me on your show, that's just for the big time people. I'm gonna hear about that in a minute. Oh, Massgrave says, I always forgive you. You're a gem. Well, thank you. Yeah. I'm in a weird place right now. Weird place. That place is hungry, by the way. Not anything bad. I'm just starving. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna eat for dinner. I don't think the boss or I have planned supper for tonight. That's rare. Normally it's like steak or something on a Friday, or pizza. I don't know. I'm trying to get through all your chats. You guys are so supportive. I can't even believe it. I appreciate you guys so much. And when I say guys, and I hope that's not the meaning. And I mean everybody, all of you. Dudes and dudettes. I say dudes for chicks too. I've been doing that since I was like, I don't know, 10. Break that habit. How much time before YouTube forces ads on us? I don't know. I know this, that on videos in November, you're going to get mid-rolls no matter what. If the video's 8 minutes or longer, you'll get a mid-roll. I don't know if they're going to do it for shorter duration videos, but that is not the creator doing that. That is YouTube doing that. And it's because of the revenue problem. Especially since they're not promoting people like Valiant Renegade like they should. Valiant should have 200,000 subscribers now and should be raking it in. He should be pulling in that sweet, Ricada money, that nerdotic money. You know what I mean? Because VR is cool. He's a cool dude. He stole my gig. I mean, I was here talking about the business side of entertainment, since I started my channel. But it's fine. It's fine. VR knows I'm kidding. Oh, I love you guys. What else is happening? Your Muslim uncle for another $4.99 says, watch The Shining today. Oh, it's great. If your identity comes from the scene in that movie, stop it. Get some help. I love that MJ quote. Oh man, and FNT was crushing it earlier. I wish I was not doing the working stuff I was doing while the show's going on, because I liked participating in that show. Does this dress make my ass look big for $2? Says from a boomer. Boomer is his boomer does. It's true. It's true. Lisa's here. Hi, Lisa. It's been a minute. I hope you're doing good. Carlos is like, yes, I watched that 69 cast. Great show again. We're having fun with that show. What's up, Bilbo Swaggin? What's up? Howdy, culture in chat. Good to see you. Hey, Matt G's here. I love it. Matt G changed this like a couple weeks ago, I think, and it's so great. Taylor Swift greater than Disney Star Wars. Yes. Pre-sales. Okay, so I talked about in the 6-minute daily, but I predicted that the pre-sales for that show was going to be, and it was. And it was. $100 million plus for pre-sales. It's going to be more than that. And then we're going to get to the film coming out. I think Valiant can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's like coming out today, right? Nuts. I'm not going to see it. Hey, Empress, what's going on? Criminal? Ahsoka? Ahsoka was terrible. A bear story. Hey, did you guys go and vote? Did you go and vote? You gotta vote for those Fat Bear Week bears. Gotta give me something to cover next week. I need the bracketology. You gotta help me out. Help me out. Hey, Izaj Melody. Good to see you. Joey says, Ho carb art. I don't know what that is. I know there's a reference there. I'm a boomer. What do you want? I don't know. The algorithm really likes VR, huh? He should be at like 11 billion. Hey, Shrek PMC has 12 subscribers. Go check out Shrek PMC's channel. You can do it. You can. I want to support everybody. We need as many voices as we can yelling into the void for YouTube to step on us with the algorithm. Garlic sounds great, Southern Bell. I'm growing garlic right now, and onions and carrots and broccoli. Rumble's fun. I'm doing it right now, Steven. So yeah, give it a go. Weatherman's like, I just finished cooking dinner. Yeah, I love cooking. I just never have time. It's bad. Oh, I still love that one. Thank you. Dalton says, won't have me on your show. Well, gee, culture, how's that feel? LOL. Well, I tried to do stuff with you. You kept trying to do stuff, and you are a night person. I am. My late show starts at 8 p. Well, actually, now it's 8:30 p.m. for me. That's my late show. Oh, Atoy says leftover pepperoni jalapeno. Jalapeno. I don't. As long as there's no pineapple on it, it's probably fine. But no, I gotta get a meal together for everybody. So. Mexican Iron Man money. That's right. I need some Mexican Iron Man money. Speaking of Mexican Iron Man, I've seen him a couple days. Worried about him. Weasel! Culture is always coming up short. What's up, JB's Spooky Review? Valiant is not a cool dude. Why are you being mean to Valiant? Do you plant onions and garlic? Of course. Yeah, plant everything. I have a wall of tomatoes out there right now. Well, actually, I have a wall of tomato plants. The fruits have been getting picked off pretty rapidly now. Space Dave for $2 Canadian says Valiant can't possibly make money on X streams. I think it's possible if you get what if you get monetized. He might have enough. You have to get to like 1 million interactions in a month or something, or impressions. I think Valiant can probably do that if he bangs the door long enough. I'm streaming on streaming on StreamYard right now, Valiant. I think I am. Streaming on Twitter right now. X, whatever. I can't believe what I just said. What is wrong with my brain today? Oh, Swift is next week. Oh, okay, fair enough. Jeremy Magnum says, "Hi, Culture. How did you and Mr. H meet? Love the podcast." Well, it's funny. I hung out with Mr. H a few times on Midnight's Edge, right, and kind of had a really good time with him. And then he and Latino Slant and Tom and somebody else were starting up this idea of a show where everybody could get together. And I kept getting like an invite at a time that I had normally set aside to do actual work during the day. And I was like, okay, I'll come on. And I think it was Paulie primarily who just was suggesting that I go on there. And once I did, I mean, we just hit it off right away. Yeah, I think that like me, Mr. H appreciates a professional approach to this as like a job, at times. And I think he's probably one of the most insightful and well-informed people on the internet. So hopefully, I mean, that he sees the same in me. I don't know, but he trusts me to run his show when he's not going to be there. So I love doing it. I'm a very I fortunate. Right place, right time, and those are sparkling conversations full of brilliant minds at work, and then me, and then me. Oh, did you say garlic bread, John Logston? Oh, I love garlic bread. Can eat nothing but garlic bread. Wasn't the line from Scott Pilgrim? Oh, you guys are so great. Support like a Lacey bra. Well, thank you. Paramount stock price is $11.82 a share. Oh my goodness. Oh, yay, yeah. You know what? I was gonna dive into an article. You know what? I'm still gonna do the article. We'll get into the Disney share price, but thank you, Redosaurus. Let's get to it. Hey, Riff's here. Riff says pepperoni pizza is life. That's right, Riff. I hope you're doing well. Been a minute, bud. Hey, there's Geiskar. Give me 3. I said 3 tomatoes. That's right. I think garlic is like one of the chief ingredients in almost every seasoning package I put together for a meal. It's like, gotta have garlic. in some form or fashion. All right, so this story comes out of Variety's VIP section. So we'll talk about the story. We're not going to read the story all the way through because you can read the story if you want to read it. But just to be fair, so writer strike may be over, but the industry challenges are not. And this leads into a conversation that you've probably heard from myself. You've probably heard from Valiant Renegade, Pro, Midnight's Edge, Mr. H, anybody who's well informed, Gary, Nerdrotic, probably Ryan Cannell, Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. I think even Jeremy Hamley from The Quartering has put his foot into this one. Tim Poole has talked a little bit about this, and we'll just get into it. The challenges are there are going to be less jobs, a boatload less jobs, and it's going to be noticeable. You're going to have less crappy content because you're going to have less content. That's what's actually going to be happening here. So you also have the lie of transparency. So increased residuals, a guaranteed minimum number of writers, and even limits on AI will not change the underlying power dynamic that prompted the strikes in the first place, which is the studios are taking the risk, they're spending the money, they're going to keep the bulk of the profits. And for whatever reason, these people don't understand how the entertainment economic model works. So they may have preempted AI, but they didn't change anything. And now we're past peak content. Less shows were already going to start being made. Less films were going to start being made prior to the global crisis that we went through a few years ago. That was already going to start to happen. The spillover that it had ramped up to the point where we got through the global crisis time, that was fine. But what's happening now is going to be less and less content. But what's worse is these trades are portraying this as, a power dynamic problem, which they fail to understand. And yes, the entertainment companies, especially Disney, have a monopolistic practice, and there is some monopoly power involved in that, right? I mean, Disney, in my opinion, should be broken up. The Fox deal should never have been allowed. It's the same thing that's happening with the Microsoft Activision Blizzard deal. That one should never be allowed. It's the current people that were put in place by the bought off politicians that are making these things happen. When you decrease competition, you no longer increase the pressure for anything good. Increase in wages, innovation, you name it. And it stymies any future competition because there are not other competitors out there that are pulling resources from investors or the general public. It's a real problem. So you have a lot of these things, people talking about monopoly, stuff like that. That's primarily the complaint of this article. But this is a bigger conversation because it comes down to the fact that these strikes made it less likely for people to survive this. And a lot of people want to suggest only the good writers are going to be kept around. Only the good actors are going to be kept around. And I would say we haven't seen any evidence of that. We haven't. Outside of Victoria Alonso, at least someone in a position of production like that, in a powerful position, we haven't seen any heads roll related to any of the quote unquote culture war kinds of issues. The people that are, pumping out the Kool-Aid, right? You haven't seen that. JB Spooky Review, thank you for the 6-month membership at High Rollers. I hope you're able to make it to the High Rollers stream. That's next weekend. Hope you guys can get there for that. That'll be fun. But there's going to be less content, and that should be their primary concern. There's going to be less jobs. And I don't think the studios have the discipline to keep the mess out. Because, if we end up with that rumored remake of Cinderella with the in an otherwise equipped manner, we got some problems. The Atlantean sending me $2. Thank you, man. Hope you're doing well. $2. Hail CultureCasino. Hail, my friend. Hail, my friend. I smell heavy stock manipulation with this stock. We were going to talk about it, and I agree with you 100%, Space Dave. I think you're right there. I think you are. I had the first fast food that I had in a long time. Yes, was it yesterday? Yesterday was Thursday. Yes, I never eat fast food. Never. It's insane. I'll do that. You guys are chatting it up in the chat. What do you guys think? Yeah, drive diminishes. Exactly. Yeah, there's no drive there when you have no competition. True story. I mean, ask VR. He's got no competition now. And this is, oh gosh, this is a brilliant statement. See, this is why you love when VR shows up here. He says, and Alonso was simply made to be Feige's scapegoat. Indeed. It's all these poor decisions. VR, you agree with me, right? Nothing's going to change. Like Disney's not quieting any noise. I mean, they're going to try to quiet the press on the noise, right? And they're going to try to get after us on the various platforms that we are, especially you, VR. You're very bad, dude. Disney's they don't like you very much. So maybe they'll send the press after you instead. But I think that this is I think Hollywood's in bigger trouble than we know. And I think some of them realize that they're kind of screwed, but I'm not exactly sure. Slender Dad, what's up? Yeah, this starts earlier than you think, and you're here. Oh, I got to redirect to you guys' show. I got to remember to do that because they do a show after this one, and it automatically moves you over there after the show ends. Believe it or not. There is no such evidence that Disney has any plans to back off the seat, but he agrees with me 100%. And I think he said this before, to be fair. I think Valiant said this probably multiple times. Yeah, there's no evidence that they're going to back off on this stuff. None. And why would they do that? A zebra doesn't change his stripes. In and Out, no, it's worse. Although In and Out might have been a better choice. That was bad anyway. But yeah, Slender Dad says, quiet the noise just means Disney doesn't want you to complain about it anymore. They're not going to change anything. See, there you go. There you go. Hey, Snorty's here. Favorite polar bear. How's it going? I don't eat junk food like that. So that was I'm trying to get unfat. You know, so that when next time I take my shirt off, I don't look like that. I used to look amazing. Prior to the global crisis, I was in the gym 5 days a week. I was playing racquetball 5 days a week. I was on the treadmill 7-8 days a week. Sorry, Beatles song. I was in shape. Lifting weights? Nah. Forbidden Ruin says, if they were going to back off, they wouldn't have done Ahsoka. Well, I think things were already in production there. But yeah, gosh, Ahsoka was so bad. There will be today a stream on X, Valiant. Oh, that's a good question. Soren Resner asks. I don't know. Are you going to do a stream? You got to let me know when you're going to do that, Valiant. I'd like to actually catch stuff that you do. Hambly is self-admittedly just in it for the money. Any channel associating with him and not making a delineation is suspect. Ooh, there you go. Well, I haven't been able to associate with anybody, so am I suspect? You guys are funny. David Glenn, I'm trying to get unold. Me too, brother. Oh, it's great to see you here, man. Oh, you guys are so incredible. Culture had a 6-pack going. I was cut out of wood, kids. Carved out of wood. Looked pretty good. For a man my age, and not anymore. Twin tail culture. Shootless. There you go. Oh, 30 minutes. All right. That'll be pretty good timing, bro, because I'll be wrapping it here. I got to go check it out. Books. Check them out. I keep people hearing talk about this Ahsoka series. All I caught was the Sabine series while Ahsoka was guest starring. Yes. I think Loki's opinion on this has been hysterical. All y'all are funny as heck. I didn't have the heart to cover it. Why? You don't want to hear a review from me. This show wasn't made for me. I don't know who it was made for. Like the 17 people that watch freaking Rebels. Give me strength. And I love the people that cover this stuff, like X-Wing, man. I love that guy like a brother, right? He's just cool, right? You know, these are my friends. But dang, X-Wing and I had a weird connection from the very beginning. It was like bro at first sight. Oh. Anyway. All right, James Dosher, have a great one. We will keep up the vigilance, my friend. Thank you. That's why we love you, culture. Okay, well, thanks. You guys are amazing. Robert Kajak says, I have been successful at becoming younger by replacing my blood with meth. Wow. Okay. I don't suggest drugs, but hey. Oh boy. Oh, Otway Fanboy says, I was the 18th person watching Rebels. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I just didn't like any of the characters in there. The only one I liked was the bad guy, and he wasn't in there. And he's now passed away, so we'll never get anything from him. Ray Stevenson's gone. The most interesting, best character you had. You know, I don't look like Thrawn. Comes off as an idiot. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, this is a Noah Soko. Yeah, that's right. I apologize. I'll stop. My comic will be announced tonight. Yes, on Publishing Pete. Alterna, kids. YouTube channel in a half an hour. Check that out. Morb, congratulations. That's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. I love all these comics. We got great people releasing stuff left and right. Eric Weathers, Bricks 2 is out. We got all these amazing things, right? Jupiter. I've been picking up comics left and right. I saw them. Come on, bring them on. Give them to me. Cyber Frog. Come on, bring it. Love it. I want it. Give me more. Give me more. RJ Godzilla says, I watched Rebels too, but Ahsoka wasn't made for me either. Well, there you go. Yeah. Robert Kajak says, honestly, we need to be the impossible characters we can't ever see. I agree with you. I'm here for the free cookies. There are free cookies, right? Well, I tell you what, the boss makes some of the best cookies, John. Yeah. Best actor they had. That's right. Yeah. All right, let's do some stuff and some things. Stuff and things. Let's move on because that was not fun, and it got us into a conversation about Ahsoka. And while I do want to talk about Disney, I wanted to talk about something different. Little yellow, different. It's new print. Something wrong with me. All right. Here's the story. So Disney is said to be in talks with Adani Sun TV to sell. Whoopsie. Why won't this go backwards? To sell India assets. That's right. They're going to get rid of Hotstar. So yeah, according to Bloomberg, Walt Disney Company is holding preliminary discussions with potential buyers for its India streaming and television business. This includes billionaires Gautam Adani and Kalanithi Maran, according to people familiar with the matter. The U.S. entertainment giant's senior executives have also gauged interest of private equity funds, considering the company is exploring a range of options, which could involve selling part of the India operations or a combination of the unit's assets, including sports rights and regional streaming service Disney Plus Hotstar. I have a button for that. Let's see. It'll play in a minute. Play. There it is. There you go. But yeah, so asset sale talks have already been held with Reliance Industries, controlled by Asia's richest person, Mukesh Ambani, Bloomberg reported earlier on. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? Can you dig it? Representatives for Disney and India declined to comment. Sun TV Network Group Chief Financial Officer S.L. Narayan. Oh, I'm so sorry I'm butchering his name. Narayanan. Narayanan. There we go. Said the group doesn't comment on market rumors. So yeah, everybody's trying to avoid being honest about it. And there you go. Disney's pretty desperate, kids. Pretty desperate. Everybody wants a bear story. Everybody wants a bear story. And you're right, Slender Dad. Cookies will not help me with my goal. This is true. Culture, did you check out the other stream you have going? I have another stream going. Oh, wow. I see Why on Earth is there. And Vince Womack's over there. Good to see you guys. And I'll check out Rumble. Oh, my goodness. Victor Fontaine, send me $5 if Rumble Red. Thank you, Victor Fontaine. Understanding that if you send a super on Rumble, at least to think through the end of November, I get all of the money. So thank you for the $5. Indeed. That's the first. It's not the first Rumble Red I've had, but I think that's the first one I've had in a while. So thank you, Vic. I appreciate it. That was awesome. The problem is I need to get that pop-out chat working. Da-da-da-da. I can't believe I got that stream to work, to be fair. And yes, and I boomered this pretty hard. This stream was a boomer fest. Boomer fest. Boomer fest. But thank you. You guys are truly amazing. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I really do. Always do. Let's see what else is happening. Oh, well, okay. So I shared that with you so that I could share this with you, which is Disney's making a little bounce back today, stock-wise. It's undeserved. And of course, it's going to be on a lot of these rumors and speculation that they're somehow going to be able to emerge unscathed from their acquisition of Hulu. I have a feeling that Disney's just stuck here. Had a conversation about this with Pro this morning. After hours trading, this is starting to trend downward. I think I'm with certain parties here saying that things are being moved about for reasons. So would it surprise anybody if somebody was trying to manipulate this, or somebody's thinking that Disney's going to sell and there's an opportunity to make a little more money? I don't know. But thank you once again, Victor Fontaine, for the 5 Rumble Rant dollars. Yeah, and I think that's that. The reason I'm using RRs now, you get more of the cash. Thank you very much, Vic. I appreciate it. You guys are incredible, truly. And this is correct. They got a boost from stories about selling international pieces. Exactly. Yeah. Specifically India, which is what I just covered. And Lil Chad's on top of this. I mean, Lil Chad lives in the same world I do as far as paying attention to all of this stuff. So, and to be fair, I mean, you want to pay attention to what's happening behind the scenes with Disney. It gives you a better chance to understand, everything entertainment market wise anyway. Because then you'll understand where everybody else is going to head because for whatever reason, while Warner Brothers Discovery tries to move in a different direction, while Paramount moves in a different direction, everybody still looks to Disney as kind of the leadership in the sector, which I don't understand because they aren't leading jack all at the moment, but they're failing all across the board. They haven't released a good TV product or film in I don't know how long. Hot toy fanboy. Disney's more manipulative than my ex-wife. Well, there you go. Spreadsheets all day. That's right. You live them. You love them. Like I said, Diz stock, heavy manipulation of stock, plain as day. We should start a rumor like about, Disney in a forced labor trade practice. Well, we don't have to, actually. They hired the guy from Nike. And they filmed a thing next to a concentration camp in China and then like promoted and thanked the people that were running the concentration camp in China. So people just don't pay attention. Just about the time you can make ends meet, someone moves to the end. Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you, Joe Biden, for your help on that. Indeed. Having issues watching streams on Rumble on app or browser. Live streams are constantly in EFAP. Really? Runs for like 2 seconds, pauses for a second, over and over, lagging behind this. That's very strange. I don't have any problems with Rumble, either here or on the Roku or on the connected television or my phone. I'm getting everything pretty clean. That's weird. Also, it was Friday and thus payday, so 401 investments may have been flowing in there. I agree. But why are you buying into a stock that's headed downwards? I mean, I know, they're still part of the Dow, but goodness. Oh, wow. Well, thank you very much, Shrek PMC, and people who went there and subscribed. Guys, check it out. Books. Check them out. Check out Shrek PMC. Tim's here. What's up, Tim? Friday's always the day. Large cap funds. Yeah, I know. Still garbage. Culture, the reality about Disney is worse than any rumor we could start. I think that's true. I wouldn't actively promote that anyway, right? I mean, it certainly isn't a good behavior to try to tank things just for malicious reasons. Now, if you have like credible things, I mean, Sheriff Grady just arrested a bunch of people again in another sting operation that they do regularly in Florida around bad things that adults do to younger people and stuff. Well, they caught up more people that work for Disney. Disney's one of the largest employers, so of course they did. I mean, but it seems to happen just far too regularly. And that is an industry that attracts a certain kind of person that might be wanting to be near younger people. It's just there's a lot of dark in Disney now. Truly. Listening to this makes me wonder if Chapek was planning to pull out of China, but Iger caught wind and that was the real final straw. I don't know. China is such a disaster. And there was so much graft that went on there. Someday I'll go back through all the numbers and everything that I collected way back when that was going together in Shanghai. I'm going to tell you that the amount of greased palms in China was insane. And then American people their palms were greased too. Greased too. That was it was bad. And that park never should have cost what it did, especially not with the quality of it. They had to rebuild parts of the parks and attractions because of just how poorly constructed they were. They were basically I think the proper term, if you watch any of the people that I watch, is tofu drag. They did that with Disney. You just don't do that. You pay for something. If Disney's paying for something, they want a certain level of quality, and they weren't getting it. Anyway. The Galactic Star Cruiser motel building with no windows will be used as a storage containment for the Disney. Oh boy. I don't know that I wanted to highlight that a whole lot, but hey, your speculation is what it is. There's the great Toxic Man Flu. That's right. He's a part of the group that sponsors this channel, Beach Punk. Can't wait for you guys to check out the website when it officially launches after our soft launch. I think you're going to be having a lot of fun. We got more merch on the way, and I officially got permission from Sherry to do the Sherry Slam and Clams gear. So we are off and running. So be prepared, folks. Be prepared. You will be able to wear merch proudly that represents the show. Or all the shows. All of our shows. All of our channels. Just all of the Dick's Division. That's right. I can't wait to check out Valiant's Twitter show. Oh, by the way, when you leave here, you will automatically be teleported, or at least a little thumbnail will pop up on your screen, to check out Ascendant Art, which is where little Chad and Slender Dad and many other casts of characters like Brahma Bull and others show up to have a good time. That's always a fun stream. So they show up, they go live right after me. Or right as I'm ending, or whatever, however you want to think of that. So, what else is happening? Oh, Randall, you're 100% right. The Rumble app needs to get way better, but it works for me. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, I have been on many different types of computers and many operating systems, and there are times when one thing does not work at all, no matter what browser I use. In fact, I experienced this recently. I have a potato laptop that I use that's basically disposable, and I use that for some work purposes. That just, it doesn't need to be rock solid or anything. It just needs to turn on and work for basic stuff. It can't do a bunch of things. Like, I can't ask it to do it because it just won't. And it's not because it's underpowered for like a website, but it just can't run that website at all. So, for whatever reason. So, Jin Wong says, I propose the term peanut donut because they should have had their huevos removed. My goodness, there, Jin Wong. Thank you, Jim. Let's see. Ba-da-ba. Hey, James Carroll's in the house. Says, your beard is extraordinary tonight. Well, thank you, James. I appreciate that. That's a compliment. It's going to get better and better. The products are coming. The products are coming. I feel like I'm yelling the red coats are coming, but the products are coming. If you're excited. Rumble and StreamYard just need to work out their API. Yes, they do. You know what frustrates me is a lot of companies want to charge for API integration, and they really shouldn't. If you work hand in hand, you have an opportunity to work better together, and that benefits everybody. So it always annoys me when they do that. CC is a scholar and a gentleman. No more, but you are. I hope your comic launch goes great. Check out Morb357 launching on Peddlin' Pete's YouTube channel. That's Alterna Comics, folks. Check it out. Books. Check them out. Sorry, I can't help it. I wonder how many birds Culture keeps in his beard. Well, one or two. I don't know. They don't make any noise. It doesn't bother me at all. Morbid's fine. I didn't even notice the typo. My brain just processed through that. Reddit is evil for upping their API access price by 20,000%. Yeah, they killed it. I mean, it killed a lot of Reddit. Right? And here's the thing, right? Google is so trash now for searches. Sorry, Google. I apologize. It's true, though. You can't find anything because you guys censor left and right on there, and you only direct people to things that you directly can benefit from financially, which is not really what a search engine is supposed to do. But anyway, it was a place you could go and get actual information, or at least some that could point you in the direction of actual information. You can't even do that now because, as Morb says, Reddit's dead. Reddit's dead. They killed themselves. Chris says, I'm waiting on the option of a hoodie that has a beard on the front with the tagline on the back saying, I've been cultured. Well, I tell you what, I'll write that down. All right, if Tox is here, he's probably writing it down right now. Google sales engine. Yes, that's right, Robert Kijek. Indeed. So you want a hoodie with beard. And the tagline, I've been cultured. You may get that. You may get that. The good doctor, or the mad doctor, is here, depending upon his mood. How's it going to dig outlaw? Man, wonderful people tonight. And Valiant was in here. We got the Atlantean in here. The Atlantean from way back when. And I've known Atlantean forever. As you type a search, they alter it behind the scenes. You'll never get the proper results at all. Have you noticed that happens a lot? It's crazy. Predictive text. That's how good AI is, folks. I'd buy that hoodie. Well, see, there's a lot of people that would buy that. I need a hoodie with hair. Wait. When I wear my Beards Lives Matter t-shirt, I think of CC. There you go. Oh, I have this great. I'm going to start wearing that shirt. I've got this great. It's kind of a tannish brown color. Maybe taupe is the right word. But anyway, it's the definition of the English definition of people who have beards. It's fantastic. I'll get that out there. 7 minutes till Valiant goes live. This is true. There's Valiant right there. Headed over to the Twitter show. Night. Take it easy, Valiant. Love you, dude. Books. Check them out. Your average Patriot nerd. Hail, chat. And hail, CultureCasino. Hail. Has anybody seen a Rate Specialist? Rate Specialist has been crushing it on the memes. Oh, your Rate Specialist is going good. Love it. Love it. The old man cometh. Hello, sorry I'm late. Well, I'm glad you're here. Somebody said something smart. This is the place to get culture. That's right, Spaceship Vampire. Great to see you. I got a lot of people want that hoodie. All right, I'll work on it. Is Common Nerd here? The Common Nerd. What's up, Jesse? There he is. I distance myself a lot, dude. I don't have the passion I used to, especially now that I'm not even in the same league as the rest of y'all. Y'all have gone well past me. There's no league, dude. You're here. One of my buddies. Reach out, bro. I don't work that way. I'm just culture. You guys are wonderful. Gurgle sucks if you just want information. It's geared for propaganda and sell you stuff. Yeah. Sales engine, like Robert Kijek said. Look at you guys. Crushing it tonight. It says new comments. I can't get to them. Oh, there we go. Culture needs a brand of yogurt. Genuine culture. Wow, that would be smart, right? Oh, I couldn't market it, though. You see me eating yogurt? But I should. I mean, ladies like yogurt, right? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, there's the dude. This is the guy that used to co-host my Sunday night show. Yeah, the late night culture show that's now been pushed back to 8:30 because Tom's show is going longer now, which is good because I like what he's doing. The lists show is fantastic. You guys should be checking that out on the it's going to move from the weekly wrap up, get a rebrand. It's going to be all about the lists, and it'll be lists that the participants create and stuff too. Very excited about that. Been doing it for a few weeks and it's going really well. So you could market this. I don't think that's how you want to market it, Hot Toy Fanboy, but yes. And look, I have a lot of ladies on this channel, and I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are incredible. Southern Bell's here. You've got Penny here. Apollome's Minion was here. The lovely Sherry was here. The boss is probably watching in the background. Penny, I think I mentioned. You guys are important to me, Jillian's usually here. We've got Kate J usually here. Lisa's back when she can be. You guys are the bomb. And there are some other people there I don't want to out as ladies in case they don't want people to know. But I appreciate y'all. I do. You're incredible. CC, did you see I made that Robin Hood director's IG? Did you really? Oh, I did not. I haven't watched that all the way through. I should probably go check it out. That's fantastic news, bro. Well done. I made a couple of Nerd Wars videos. I was very proud about that, but I haven't been on there since. I wonder. I need to say something controversial or something. I don't have that in me. How do you gin that up and artificially create something like that? I don't know. Oh yeah, the horror movie list part 1 that Tom did on Sunday was really good. Yeah, can't wait for part 2. I know, and I'll be able to be on that show for a little while this Sunday. I'm very excited about that. I think I can be on that. I think I'm having like a family dinner the following Sunday. So yeah, all the mainstream's propaganda. Yes. Oh, so a family member watched one of my videos about Disney. Just befuddled at what I was saying, and aghast a little bit that because of how invested, involved, other words you can throw at it, that I've been and family members have been with Disney, some more than others, that I'm speaking so ill of the mouse and calling out the bologna sausage. They were stunned. It was an interesting phone conversation. I'm not sugarcoating anything anymore. I don't know. Hey. Yeah, I think the boss is here. Hello, my friends. Hello. Culture's beard is almost wizard status. Thank you, brother. Sorry, Culture. Winter is coming, and I'll be around more. Excellent. And you guys, you think around Christmas time I should be Santa Claus? You think I'll have long enough beard to be Santa? What do you guys think? Let me know. I think it'd be fun. Let's see. Ascendant Art's about to kick off. Valiant's about to kick off. I'm losing some of y'all. Thought more and more families are becoming anti-Disney since Disney has become anti-family. Yes. Oh, still working on your laptop. All right. Well, thanks for popping in. All right, guys, we've got to wrap it up. Wrap it up. I'll take it. Wrap it up. Just followed the weave on Rumble. Thank you, Last Son of K. Great to see you. Issues still persist, but hopefully it will get better. Never had an issue prior to this week. Okay. I don't know what it was, but it was either Google Chrome or it was StreamYard. But for the longest time, I was having memory issues. I was like, there was like a memory hole that was being created. So when I ran clips, it was like, nah, bro, you're fine. And I was like, no, I'm not fine. You're like, I'm like a half a second or a half a minute behind the stream after I run a clip. It's like bonkers. So, all right, guys, I hope you did appreciate the solo stream on episode 9. Episode 10, we return with a special guest next Friday. So we will have somebody here who's fancy. I promise, fancy. And I don't just have fancy people on here. I also have regular people and even, up and coming YouTubers that I'm rooting for, because I root for all of you secretly. Don't tell anybody. On that note, let's see. Oh, wait. Tina Guzman says, yes, my hair donation is going to happen around my birthday. I will video it, which my birthday is in early November. I will video it, and I will share it with all of you, just like I did last time. They're going to take about 9 inches off. So it'll still be about shoulder length when they're done. So there you go. Hey, Jacob's here. What's up? We got Snowdub here saying, your co-host shall return. 5 a.m. Monday comes early. You and me both, brother. I was up at 5 again this morning. I was recording with Pro at 6 a.m. So there you go. Always great seeing everybody. Have a great evening and see you all on the member stream. That's right. Member stream tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Love y'all. You have no idea. Do I have the new credits uploaded here? I don't know if I do. Oh, come on, Culture. You're fired. All right. Forgive me. These aren't the newest ones, but they're close. I love y'all. Have an incredible weekend. See ya. Go check out Peddlin' Pete's show too. This is going to be good. Check this out. Launching a good book over on Alterna. Go to Alterna Comics. Go to Peddlin' Pete, Publishing Pete. Check out Pete's Place. Thanks, more. Have a great weekend, guys.